like I say, Mr. Anton or whatever. Um, well, I mean, basically the black people pool their resources. Like I say, they took over a gold mine. I mean, it's kind of funny because I was the only one really buying gold. Like nobody would actually buy. Like they like I say, they just ran around killing people pretty much, and basically, like I say, they pretend to be police. They took over a police department, and they say they're the Black Police Department or whatever, of South Africa, blah blah. And realistically, they just, like I say, North or South Africa. I mean, I built it, and it was my place. And then I evacuated out of there because it was just so bad. Like I say, the black people, they turned against the white people a long, long time ago. But nobody really seems to realize it or admit it. Like I said, they were chopping off, a black person was chopping off other black people's hands. And then they went and say, see, they chopped off our hands. It's the British. It's the Germans. They're murderers. Anyway, this and they like I say that the black people that have a French accent, it was because they chained a French speaking girl to the floor and were raping her so long that they picked up a French accent themselves. They initially didn't speak French at all. They were just raping some poor French girl. That's why he has a French accent. And he thought it sounded nice and elegant, so he picked it up himself. He didn't actually speak French. I think years later he might have actually kidnapped another French-speaking person, and then got them to teach him French. But basically, they've learned all this stuff by basically chaining people to the floor, and pretty much, basically, they use slavery and torture to basically learn. They'll put you in jail and they'll be like, teach me French. Anyway, like I say, they're not really particularly civilized people. They never were. 500 years ago, they basically don't really regard civilization as a necessary thing other than to get more people to rape or get resources. They don't particularly farm, they don't particularly do anything. Anyway, so that's why I say if you go to South Africa or North Africa, you're crazy. I wouldn't go there unless I had a gun and an army behind me. Like I say, and I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. I don't think the black people will ever truly be as serious. Like I say in the movies and stuff, they talk about how black people could have this advanced race and we are advanced. It's like, no, you're not. Never have been, never will be. I don't think it's possible. It's so bad that they were sending people to school, black people to school, or they're actually encouraging black people to come to Africa where you are at home, and then they would get there and then they would kidnap them, put them in jail, and force them to take part in building projects, and then kill them or something like that. It was really bad. It was really really bad. Um, there are no hidden areas with high tech black people in South Africa. Like I don't think it's I might I don't think so. I wish it was possible, but it's not. Realistically, it's just death, rape, and killing. Well, I don't know. Their leader was really really whack, as they say. I mean, I saw him. I mean, he was, like I said, I gave this one girl, this one queen or whatever, this beautiful ring or whatever. It was a ring with this nice diamond in it, and and it looked really nice, and it was a gold ring with a nice diamond in it. And then that video where they're talking about the bomb or dropping the bomb on Hiroshima or whatever, this one black guy is waving, and he knew about that ring. He knew I would know I remember that ring. Anyway, basically the black people have been going like this to me for thousands of years, pretty much. And it's like it's funny because I'm your creator. um, anyway, though, so and then there was that other guy who was wearing that big ring with the red stone in it, and I gave that one to another girl and another queen, and he raped her and killed her. So anyway, I guess it's the thing with the black people to rape and kill and steal. That ring was made for a woman. You know that, right? Anyway, I guess they think it's funny. Anyway, though, I didn't really initially know this actually at first. Like I say, I had to ask. It's funny. It's the Irish would say to people, "Don't make him have to ask." Like like I say, the Germans actually knew who I was and what I was and what would happen to people, and they actually came here to warn other people about me, basically, as far as and also tell about how great I was and how wonderful I was. I was a great, wonderful person. Most people would love me. I mean, like I say, like I'm civilization, basically. Like I say, I was top 10 master of civilizations. And not by force, by creating and building and leading my people, leading people. You know. Anyway, so anyway, and I have done so many great civilizations. Like I have like at least 12 epic civilizations underneath my belt. Like, or that I can say that I've done personally. Like I said, I led my races and then I led other people's races because I was just, I was like the number one guy. Number one in flight, number one in just about everything because I was great and epic. I've always been that great and epic. Anyway, so anyway, like I said, I was extremely advanced. But anyway, but that was a long time ago. I retired and basically, pretty much now I'm just living like Brian, a Brian life. So anyway, though, but I don't understand why exactly it is that the black people don't really regard civilization as a needed or necessary thing. I don't know why they've chosen to torture and kidnap people and just go the route of crazy. I don't know why they decided to try and make Germans look bad. Germans were never a bad group. They were a great group. They might have been a little bit bad, but then they were under my management. So the best times in Germany were because of me. So and that's when I was leading them. So whatever. Things like the Renault helicopter and stuff like that. I paid for all those things to be researched and then produced. It was a long shot. I didn't know that. I spent thousands or on basically research and development of those helicopters, and then so I didn't know that I'd actually make my money back, but I did, like a lot. Like I said, there's a reason why I own Titanic and America and Germany and Italy, and why everyone loved me. Even Russia, I built it. Built most of it anyway. So anyway, and then everything after is just what people did, after I started everything. So anyway, yeah, some of the most epic builds, historic builds of all time were because of me. Yay! I know, I'm wonderful. Like the Eiffel Tower and everything. So it's funny. Hey, whatever. Great big steel bridges and everything.